or community supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Of the indictment?
Yes, sir.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? 1, State of Texas versus Ashley Caballero. And probation, this is an application. Could I have parties announced for the record?
We go another Texas courtroom showdown. Pay attention, this isn't just paperwork, it's the setup for a major reality check.
For the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Angela Blake.
And are you Ms. Caballero?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Caballero, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Of the indictment?
Yes, sir.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years at the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just request the court waive or probate the entire fine.
All right, the court will probate the fine. Ms. Caballero, how many children do you have?
I have 7.
7? Everyone, please whisper. And what are their ages?
I have 18, 17, 16, 11, 10, 9, and a 7.
Wait, 11, 10,
9,
9.
and 7.
All right, and now you have a baby on the way?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're 18, 17, 16, 11, 10, 9, and 7. Where are they?
My 3 oldest are with their dad. My 10-year-old and my 9-year-old are adopted by my cousin. My 11-year-old and my 7-year-old are adopted by my brother.
So because
7 kids, and none in her custody. That's not just sad, it's legally devastating. Audience, do you think the judge should even consider probation here?
as you're saying adopted, I'm assuming there was a CPS case. And what happened with the CPS case?
I voluntarily signed over my rights.
All right. What were they asking you to do that you did not do?
I didn't comply with my house service. I needed 1 room to be completed and it wasn't completed on time. So
Child Protective Services does not have you signing away your rights because of place.
I was doing everything I was supposed to. It's just, it wasn't, my house wasn't completed to get my kids back on time. So it was either the state took them or they voluntarily signed over my rights.
Child Protective Services, that's not the way it works. The way Child Protective Services works, and I would tell you, I think your attorney may have handled Child Protective. You have not?
Not me.
All right. I've handled plenty of Child Protective Services cases. And what you're telling me, that's not the way it works. You know how it works? They give you a year to get your life together to try to get your children back. And what ends up happening is you have a babysitter for free for a year. And what they want you to do is not use drugs. They want you sober. They want you to have a place for your children. They want you to be able to financially support your children. Now, if your housing is not ready, because they help you get housing.
Yes, it was just that's what it was, the placement, my housing. It was just, they said that one of the rooms wasn't completely finished because I had to rebuild my rooms.
No, let me just tell you, what you're telling me now is not true. And let me tell you why I say it's not true. Now, that may be a part of it, but that's not the whole reason, because I just told you, Child Protective Services, if you need housing for your children, guess what? They will help you get housing for your children. If there's a problem with the house where you're staying at, where maybe it's not up to code, guess what? Child Protective Services will help you get your house up to code. They do all of that. But if your house is not up to code, if you're moving a man in that you're not supposed to be moving in, and if you're still doing drugs, no, Child Protective Services is not giving your child back. And they will give you a year to get your act together. And if you have your act together within that year, but you still need a little thing, like, for example, you're telling me you need your housing.
Judge Boyd calls her out. Notice how quickly the housing excuse crumbles once CPS procedures are explained. Judges see
they will extend it So the fact that all these children you have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you don't have any of them in your custody and all of them were adopted out, that tells me not only did you not do anything within a year, and the fact that they didn't extend you, because it doesn't sound like they extended you, that means that you were not doing anything. And now you're about to have another child. Are you employed?
No,
When's the last time you had employment?
5 years ago.
I'm sorry,
5 years ago.
5 years ago. And is the father of this child the same father of your other children?
No, no.
Who's the father of the 18-year-old?
His dad, Christopher.
Christopher?
Solis.
So Christopher is the father of 18, 17, and 16-year-old? Who's the father of the 11-year-old?
Daniel Delaveres.
Who's the father of the 10 and 9-year-old?
The same.
And the 7-year-old?
Same.
And this child?
No, not this one.
So how often are you using meth?
Well, I was using it often when they took away my kids, but when I signed them over.
See, now this is where the dishonesty come in. I asked you, why were your rights taken away from you? And what did you tell me? Housing. And I even told you, I've done CPS cases and they don't just take it away for housing. Now you come back with, I was using when they took my children away and I signed.
After I got my kids taken from me.
Yeah.
That's when I
So,
started using meth.
How many times were you using meth?
After they took my kids, I was using it on everyday thing.
All right. And how many times were you using it before CPS even got involved in
I
your life?
wasn't using nothing
Oh, so why did CPS get involved in your life?
because my daughter had an accident.
Which daughter?
My youngest, my 7-year-old.
What accident did she have?
She fell from the second floor balcony to down the second floor balcony under the father's watch.
Okay. So let me explain something.
This is the breaking point. 7 children, no job for 5 years, and now another baby on the way. It's not just personal, it's the perfect storm of legal and moral responsibility colliding.
To you. Children cannot support themselves. And it appears to the court that you're just having children and allowing somebody else to support them. For example, if I were to have a child, I can't say, oh, cute baby, and then put them at Travis Park and say, good luck to you. And that's what you've been doing with all of your children. You haven't raised a single one of them and you haven't been working. So let me just tell you, I'm gonna help you with that. And I don't know why you're getting attitude with me. You haven't raised any of your children. None of your children are with you. You have an 18-year-old, 17. Here's the thing. You have an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and none of them are with you. You're not raising them. You haven't been working. You just told me in 5 years. You haven't been financially supporting any of them. Now you have a baby on the way. But I'm going to help you with that. So I'm going to sentence her to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody. And she's to follow all recommendations of TAP. Other than this felony case, does she have any other felonies
Not on her, well, pending, Your Honor, or in her record.
on her record?
I believe she has one other felony. on
For
her
what?
record. I'm not.
Unauthorized use of a vehicle.
Okay, I know it's a state jail felony, Your Honor. She says unauthorized use.
All right, she's going to do a TAP evaluation in custody. All the recommendations will be followed. If TAP says that she's not to do inpatient treatment before she's released, we're going to come back to court and find out what treatment program she needs to be in with whatever treatment court that's available. You're going to get employment. Proof of it. And I understand if it ends up being a difficult pregnancy, which I hope it will not be,
It already is.
then we will do something about the employment. I know my mom worked until 9 months.
I know she's explained it to me, she's already a high risk.
All right. There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days of release. And if she can't work, then she'll need to find she need to have a doctor's excuse. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Once she's released, I'm going to want random field visits, 1 time per month until further notice. We're going to do the UA hotline until further notice. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Make sure that's intensive parenting classes. And once she completes that, the community service hours will be waived. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. She is not allowed to reside in any home with minors. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. How far did you go in school?
I went up to the 10th grade
Why didn't you graduate?
because I was going down the route path.
Okay. And do a gang evaluation on her, please. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, and did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I know you probably say Stephanie Boyd is being hard on me, but somebody needs to be hard on you, because you just can't go through this world having children and wanting somebody else to support them. And that's what's been happening. You can't go through this world and not have employment. The only people who are allowed to not really have employment are eccentric, wealthy people, because they already have the money, but you're going to have to get a job. You can't be finding yourself now. You know the reason why you don't have time to find yourself? Because you have all these children and you continue to have more children. So it's going to have to stop. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you. 6495, State of Texas versus Antonio Rios III. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar with the state of Texas.
Defense.
Michael J. Sawyer for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Antonio Rios III?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision, and states motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Antonio Rios III who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 6495 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance? Penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on September 20th, 2022 for a term of 6 years. Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Antonio Rios III, then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of December 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objection?
None, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's SATIT followed by aftercare.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth, the nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if you can lower your hand, make sure you speak up. State your name for the record.
Antonio Rios III.
All right.
Risk. Classic courtroom moment. Life was hard doesn't cut it. Judges hear that daily. The real question is, what did you do to fix it? Comment below. Do you think his excuses hold any weight?
So why do you feel you need to go to SATA?
Well, I really had a pretty hard time, trying to make it out here in the free world, and lost my home, and job was going pretty slow, and just really didn't have a car or anything to work with, so I couldn't really put myself out there.
SATA is not for people who've lost their homes. So we're back to, why do you feel that you need SATA?
I guess to
No,
help me
not
with-
I guess.
for me to help me with the problem that I've had for a while.
And what is that?
Having drug problem.
And what drug is that?
That was methamphetamine.
All right. And I see your tattoos. Is any of that gang related?
Oh, no, man. They're just regular pet tattoos.
Probation, has there been a gang evaluation done on him? Here's the thing. Many times I'm asking about tattoos because I'm curious, but there are also some tattoos that are gang related.
Right.
If you're not honest with me about your gang affiliation, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to be sitting at the jail, if I follow this agreement, waiting to go to SATF, and then SATF is going to discover that you're a gang member and you're not going to be eligible for SATF. And then it's going to come right back here. So, any gang affiliation?
No, that's whatsoever.
Okay.
Or if I may.
Yes.
I had that conversation with my client. I let him know in advance the court's position in these matters. I want to know any of these symbols related to. And that's 13, next to mafia, any gangs after, and he said no. They're just tattoos he had acquired.
Okay. All right. Probation, is this your recommendation? Yes. All right. What have you done on probation other than not appear?
What I have done the Zoom class, participated on Zoom with my probation officer.
So you're saying you did orientation where you checked in?
Yes.
And Vashawn, you're saying no?
3 months. Right.
So that's all you've done. So basically you have done nothing.
Right.
So why should I continue you?
Just so I don't have to be out there in the streets and doing the same thing again. I don't want.
No, but everybody over in the box and everybody who goes to prison would love to say, give me a chance so that I won't be out there doing the same thing.
Right.
That's not a good reason. It doesn't appear that you've done well on probation.
I haven't, Your Honor, that's true, but given the fact that I had no, it didn't give me the chance to get myself out there.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, though, why is the court, because this is a criminal court, why is the court responsible for you having a place to go?
It'll help me find myself, I guess. I'm trying to do better for my life, and with a program like this.
How old are you?
48.
All right, I can say this because I've had family members who were your age and actually older who are saying they're trying to find themselves. You should have already found yourself.
Right.
You know, that gap year, although I wasn't allowed a gap year, but that gap year is from the time you leave high school before you go to college, so you can supposedly find yourself. You know, in my household, you can find yourself in a room, you can find yourself at a job, but nobody's going to be sitting around this house finding themselves without working or going to school. Do you have children?
Yes, I do. They're grown up.
And what are their ages?
28 and 29.
And did you participate in their upbringing?
Yes, I've to their upbringing.
When did you start using drugs?
After when I was like maybe 28, 29.
Okay. Well, let me just tell you. Deputy Laura always says that probation in this court is very hard. And it's hard because, one, I'm trying to give you the tools you need to rehabilitate yourself. But sometimes it's too hard for people and they come right back.
Right. Well, I have been clean for the past 6 months, 8 months.
So I'm going to give you a choice. Some people I cannot give choices. I already know what choice Deputy Laura would choose because she's already told me sometimes which choice she would choose. So here's your choice for today.
Okay.
One, I think ISF cognitive and substantive would be better for you than SATF. So I could send you there, or either I will revoke you and give you 3 years in the prison. You will do your time. Maybe you'll get paroled early, maybe not, but at most you'll do 3 years. Then when you get out, if you still want to find yourself, you can find yourself hopefully without picking up new cases. There are plenty of free rehab places you can go to. My understanding, San Antonio has some great shelters because there's the Salvation Army, there's Haven for Hope, there's all of that here in San Antonio that is for free. So, which you would prefer?
Would like to participate in the program.
Okay. All right. I'm going to deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions to include ISF, cognitive and substantive. There's to be the UA hotline upon release. And that's until further notice. And I previously ordered employment for you. So proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no
Intro asterisk. That right there is wisdom. 2 questions. Could this land me in prison? And should I even risk it? If more defendants lived by that, half these cases wouldn't exist. What do you think of this judge's tough love approach?
employment as a home health care provider with minors. There's advised contact with minors. And probation will continue with the previously ordered field visits. And that's one time per month.
Thank you, George.
Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we can go off the record from here on out in your life. Everything that you do, there are two questions you should ask yourself. You know what those two questions are? First question is what I'm doing, could it potentially result in me going to prison for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And this court, communication is key. You have not been communicating with anyone. So if there's an issue, you need to let probation know. If you feel as though probation is not addressing that issue, then come to the court. We're always here. Do you understand?
So,
All right, good luck to you.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes,
Have a good
thank
night.
you. Tell your wife I said hi, Mom.